But now, so coming back to our parents. Now, when we talk back about our parents, or probably, you know, my grandparents, we have seen, you know, how my dadi was so obedient, wouldn't really say a word to my dada. My dada was all free.
Dada could be like a, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah, you know, he used to work for Ministry of Defense. He had done Munshi Fazil back then. He was a bureaucrat. Alhamdulillah. Now, imagine that same situation. My father and my mother, you know, don't really talk too much with each other. So as soon as my father got retired, you know, he was at home full time. You know, there were disputes, there were arguments, there were problems. Now, how do you think that they need to resolve these issues by themselves, because the kids cannot find a solution for them?
And I think that's a pattern that you would see, especially for the people whose kids are all grown up and they're empty nesters, so there are lots of conflicts going on, there's lots of fights going on. So how to maintain a more harmonious life?
Conflicts, beautiful point you have raised. Conflicts are due to two things.
Yes.
I am also encountering them.
I love the power of honesty.
Yes, we should be frank. जब तक हम society में socially frank नहीं होंगे, we can't find the solutions.
True.
मैं हर case study अपनी बेगम पे try करता हूँ, फिर उसको आगे advise करता हूँ.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, one of the thing, I remember just 28 years back, 29 years back, when I was a newlywed couple, I was just captain. After 2 weeks, I was promoted major.
MashaAllah.
So I went to my house. So my mother shared with me that I am disturbed. Why? The only concern of my mother was my wife, Dr. Madassara, used to call me by name. वो कहती ताहिर इधर आ जाओ, ताहिर इधर बैठ जाओ. उसने कहा मैं ते पुत्र पूरी उम्र तेरे अब्बे दा नाम नहीं लिया. Why she is calling you by name? People used to mind it.
Yeah, because of respect and everything.
The Dada's culture, that's right. I love that culture. Parents' cultures. My mother will not take name of my father. I did not heard throughout my life. She would always say Tahir ke abba, Javed ke abba. I mean, she would refer Haji Saab. I just told my wife that whenever you go in front of my parents, please don't take my name. Just say Tahir Saab. Yeah. My mother, she was thirsty of that ke Saab ke isko. She refused. She said, मैं तो Tahir ही कहना. So she said Tahir. No, I realized at the age of 57, ज़माना अल्लाह के प्यारे नबी की हदीस कुदसी का मफ़हूम है. आपने इरशाद फरमाया, ज़माने को अल्लाह पाक फरमाते हैं, ज़माने को बुरा ना कहो, ज़माना मैं खुद हूँ. Since creation of human beings, Allah is changing.
Don't blame the time.
Yes, time is taking, artificial intelligence is coming, new things are coming, and human beings need to adapt and adopt them. We need to adapt and adopt them.
And that's exactly, sir, how we have adopted. So I imagine that, you know, when I got married, I think my wife used to call me Shahzad Ji, and then it transcended to hello, and then it transcended to Aji, and I was like, yeah, I have a name. Why can't you call me with the name?
Shahzad, it was beyond my perception. Even 2 o'clock at night, my father wanted a cup of tea, and my mother anybody could dare to refuse it. तो मैंने अपनी बेगम से एक दिन कहा चाय बना दे, कहते अभी आती हूँ. हम अकेले थे घर में. She went and slept.
I think that's adaptiveness as well, and thank you so much, sir. But very quickly towards the end, you know, because Alhamdulillah, you know, the way that you have looked at life with the, you know, blend of future generations and grandchildren, and you yourself seeing your parents, what is that one piece of advice which you think will fit all walks of life? You know, for people who are out there, I know it might be a little difficult, but look into the camera, share it with them.
Okay, one message on camera to all my elders, my age mates and youth. Please, please, please keep in your pocket patience, love and humbleness.
Wow.
I mean, always remember these 3 words. Patience, love, humbleness and gratitude. This is 4th. ये 4 चीजें अगर आपके पास हैं, तो you are the richest man of the universe.
Patience,
thank you so
love,
much,
and humbleness and gratitude. Obviously, these are the 4 virtues which we see that they are fading away from our society, because we see so much polarization, fragmentation, and because of the social media, because of this new technology, we see that there is this individuality, and it is so much stringent that people are unable or they're not ready to accept other people, right? So we hope and pray that the days will come when people realize that it's always the love that sustain you in the end. Thank you so much, Dr. Saab, for coming here, for having this wonderful conversation. And until next time, it's a goodbye. Allah Hafiz.